Danelle and Kendall Bonam feel their little sister Jordan with them every time they step out on the soccer field.
Win it, win it.
It's a game they love to play, and one Jordan, or JJ as they called her, was particularly good at.
She was the fast one. And then Danelle.
Danelle, Kendall, and Jordan were inseparable.
We were playing soccer, and it was Danelle against Jordan, and I was in the goal, and Danelle was coming towards me with the ball, and she kicked it, and it flew in the air and crashed through the window, and the window shattered.
Strong, funny girls who excelled in everything. So when Jordan started slowing down, they all knew something wasn't right.
You know, in hindsight, I look back at how her attitude and her behavior just kind of changed, and she started acting agitated, and she started complaining about her head hurting. And I remember one day, she just started vomiting.
Several trips to the ER would reveal the unimaginable.
She had pontine glioma, which is a brainstem tumor, and an operable one.
Lakeisha knew Jordan was dying, but she wasn't willing to let her go without a fight.
But the day we were being discharged, they came in and they said a trial had just opened at St. Jude and Jordan qualified.
So they packed up and left for 8 weeks of treatment. Jordan went through it like a trooper.
This was a kid who, I kid you not, never complained. I think she asked me one time, what if this medicine doesn't work?
Unfortunately, it didn't. And the little girl who brought so much laughter to the Bonam home died in her mother's arms January 26th, 2012.
She would say, I love you, and I'd say to the moon and back. And that morning, the last thing she said to me, she said, I love you. She mouthed it, and I was like, I love you too, baby. And I used to have to prompt her, and I didn't have to prompt her. She just said, to the moon and back. And she went to sleep.
And that's when things changed again at the Bonam house. It was quiet, too quiet. Kendall and Danelle stopped being kids.
And they just started playing different. They stopped going outside.
This is purple.
Lakeisha turned to Teddy Bear Hollow.
It was a great venue where they could share and talk with other kids. Even though we do it with each other, I think they would hold back because they didn't want me to be sad. That's a safe place. People come there to hear about your baby.
We always talk about it, and that makes us feel better. Well, outside are the good feelings like faith and happiness.
And the family who had just 6 short months to get used to Jordan dying learned at Teddy Bear Hollow it was okay to start living again.
It just makes me happy when I talk about her.
And we know she's always with us.
All her 4th grade class made this for her, and they all wrote something that symbolized how they thought of Jordan.
Lakeisha, Danelle, and Kendall talk about Jordan now without all the tears. They're sad she's gone, but they know her life was more than her diagnosis and untimely death. They celebrate who she was, what she managed to accomplish, and the impression she left on so many. Jordan's bedroom is just as she left it. Sometimes Lakeisha will go in there just to feel closer to her baby.
This was her basket of hats. She was all about hats, and Jordan wore hats all the time.
Lakeisha knows she will never get over the pain of losing a child. That hole, that emptiness will always be there.
All her 4th grade class made this for her, and they all wrote something.
But she knows with time and the help of Teddy Bear Hollow,
I know they just like being here with people who share their story.
she will move past the pain and focus on the daughter, sister, and best friend they call JJ.
That piece that I was missing, I get that from Teddy Bear Hollow. They get it. They understand the look on my face. They understand my sadness. And I can talk about her as much as I want.